Hello, everybody. It's John Williams here, Mr. Roger Lloyd from the Carpet Cleaning World University with our latest episode of the Carpet Cleaner Show with John and Roger. Last week, we were talking about hacks, tips, advice on upselling, how to turn those 2-3 room jobs that you're booking into $800 jobs and things like that. And Roger dropped some amazing value bombs, gave us some great advice that hopefully all the viewers took on board and you're all out there now making a bunch of money. But as I was just saying to Roger before we started filming, there were some conversations in our Facebook group, Carpet Cleaning World, where somebody rightly asked Roger, it's all good if you upsell a $167 job to a $800 job. That's awesome. But how do you find the additional time to do all that extra work if you've got a tight schedule and you've got more jobs to go to that day? And I thought that was a great question. And I think this is a great follow-up video from the upselling video, because like I just said, it's a very valid point. If you're booked out all day long, you've got 7 jobs or however many jobs you've got that day, somebody's scheduled in to do 3 rooms and you've got to be somewhere else afterwards, and then you upsell to do another $800 worth of work. How does that work? How do you figure that out from a time perspective? That's what today's show is going to be about. I'll let Roger take over from here. He's the mastermind, the guru, the man with all the years of experience in the carpet cleaning industry, and he's going to reveal right now and give you some great advice and hints and tips on how to plan for those times when you get those big upsells. So Roger, take it away. Let us know your thoughts, advice on time planning when it comes to carpet cleaning and carpet cleaning jobs.
Yes, last week's show was a good one. And it did spark up some very good questions, because once again, it's always great to make more money, but you have to make sure you position yourself to be able to do so. Yeah. So first of all, before we get into some tips and tricks, this is where a business plan comes in. See, when you have a business plan, you have a marketing plan. When you have a marketing plan, then you have an upsell. We like to use the word upgrade, but we have an upsell plan because that's part of the marketing plan. So the first thing me and my wife do, we have our schedule 2 hours apart. So we never tell a client, oh, we'll be there at 10. We give them a window, a 2-hour window. So we have 10 to 12, 9 to 11, then the next one goes so forth. So we're always giving ourselves that time. That's just awesome. In case.
That's a great tip right there. There you go. Basically, instead of like scheduling people in at specific times, I'm sure there's loads of carpet cleaners and floor cleaners and local business owners, service providers out there that book people in for 10 o'clock, that book people in for 11 or 11:30. And what you're saying is, and this is amazing, this is a great value bomb. You just dropped it right there. Instead of doing that, guys, if you just give people a 2-hour window, we'll be at your house between 10 and 12 to start the carpet cleaning, then you just bought yourself a couple of hours, right? That's amazing. Carry on, Roger. Sorry.
That's it. So once you give yourself that opportunity, now you have to time yourself. For instance, John, the AGB, is running a special for me for 3 rooms for $167. Right now, they're eating that up. But honestly, 3 rooms, I can get done within, a basic hot water extraction. I can get done within 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour with pulling the hoses or whatever. But everything has to be systematic. You should never go to any job or have your technicians go to any job without a full system for them to follow. Even the way they back into the customer's driveway, the way they open the doors, a cone should be put out behind it, especially if it's parked outside on the street. Things like that to make your job easier. You know that you're basically going to be doing some steps in like rooms. So the 2 wands that you use should be very easy accessible at the back of the truck. I have my upholstery tool hanging right above. But let's say you are a single truck operator, because I had gave a tip where if you book upholstery cleaning on top of carpet cleaning, I said my truck has a capacity to run 2 wands. Yeah. So while my guy's doing the carpet, I can be doing the furniture. But I noticed a lot of guys were like, well, Roger, that's great. My truck mount or my equipment doesn't do that. So I was wondering if John was going to ask me about those questions. So this is my thing. If you still want to be able to do a second service at the same time you're doing the first service and the equipment you have only has the capacity to run 1 wand, well, you can buy like a Mighty Hot or a little steam machine to carry so you can still do upholstery at the same time. That's only going to run you about $1,200. Think about all the $1,200 you're going to make by having this second machine. Because see, the one thing when you sell an extra service, the client's always going to ask you, I don't care where you live, where you're from, where you're at, how long is it going to take extra on top of the time you already have a lot? So if you can figure it out a way, like I just told you, to have a second piece of equipment, and you can say, oh, it's not going to take any longer because while he's doing that, I'm going to do this. They're going to appreciate the fact that you're so organized, and it's going to make it look like, oh, well, he does this all the time. He must upsell upholstery all the time. See, that's going to make you look like you're more seasoned and you can get it done. And I don't care what you say. Like I handle all the consultations from AGB that come to me. You have to plan in your upsell. We don't like the word upsell. We like the word upgrade, because when you upsell somebody, they feel like you're just giving them money. But when you upgrade somebody, they feel they see the value. Like, yeah, it does make sense. Well, if he's cleaning the carpet, I do want clean furniture. If he's cleaning the carpet, he might as well do the tile and grout floors. So if you look at it that way, as you're upgrading your client, instead of the dirty word upselling your client, then it'll start flowing off your tongue better. It'll make you feel better. Oh, no, ma'am, we're not upselling you today. We want to upgrade you while we're here. We're cleaning one of the largest filters in your home, your carpet. Why not clean one of the secondary filters, your furniture? See, there's ways that you can say it where it doesn't sound like a dirty upsell, just a dirty, I just want more money from you. No, when you sell carpet protector, take the time, get with me. That's like Corey Wright did. He said, Roger, I saw your thing with AGB about that complete guard carpet protector as an upsell. Now, he not only bought a case of the protector, he bought it because he wanted this brochure, because he understands, because he's not of the carpet cleaning mentality. He understands when he goes in and he shows the client how this beads up like a water bubble and it doesn't leak into her carpet. And on this page, how after she scrubbed it, it turned pink, but it was completely white. See, when you just have little tools like this, this once again shows your client that you're prepared. They don't feel like you're being upsell. And don't try to go in and do all the upgrading at one time. Like when I go in, here we go. I'm going to just give it to you like this. I'm going to tell them, John, when you send me a job for 3 rooms for 167, I'm going to show you exactly how this works in my client's house. So I go ring the doorbell, ding dong, always know
Let me pause
coming.
you for a second. I've just got one question, then we can carry on with like the whole process, which I think is amazing. I just want to butt in and just get this off my chest before I forget to ask you the question. I think this is really important to everybody watching this. At the start of the call, you said that when you schedule people in, you give them a 2-hour window of when you're going to arrive, right? So you will arrive at their front door between, for example, 10 and 12. You give yourself a 2-hour window of when you will arrive. Do you give yourself a maximum or minimum amount of time in the home as well? Do you say when you schedule, we're going to arrive between 10 and 12 and we will be in your home for approximately 1 hour or 2 hours? Do you do that as well? I guess you're going to need to know this, because especially when you've got jobs coming in and you're scheduling people all day long, like you're going to need to kind of have like a set amount of time that you plan to be in each person's home. For example, if somebody schedules, you're going to arrive between 10 and 12, you'll be at the home for an hour, say till 1. So the next customer, you will arrive at their house between like 1 and 3 o'clock or whatever, right? Do you have a set amount of time that you plan to be in the home once you've arrived?
I give each room 20 minutes.
Right.
Unless it's over 250 square feet, then I'll give it 40 minutes and so forth like that. See, everything with me is a system.
So just to kind of finish up, after you've watched this video, if it really resonates with you, if we're really hitting some of the pain points that you guys are struggling with right now, whether that's getting more jobs, getting the phone ringing, not having a business plan, not having sales, or not having any systems in place, if you're struggling with any one of those things or all of those things, I want you to head down to the description below. You can schedule a call with AGB. And then once you signed up with us and we've solved the problem problem with getting your phone ringing, we are going to schedule you in with Roger for that 30-minute consultation. Further to that, in the description below as well is going to be the link to the Facebook group Carpet Cleaning World University, which you're going to be able to join free of charge, by the way. It's an amazing community full of other business owners, carpet cleaners looking to take their business to that next level. Roger's the boss of that group, and you're going to be able to reach out to him and talk to him and get the necessary support that you need to take things to that next level. So we'll see you next week, guys. Enjoy your week. Go make some money. Take the advice. Let's crush it. See you later.